Hello everyone, it's Stan here. So I'm going to be reviewing Bleach chapter 680. So basically, the chapter didn't have a lot. Very disappointed in this chapter just because it was kind of building up to maybe someone important coming in. But in the end, Hitsugaya, it seems like he's going to save Ishida, which I don't think Hitsugaya can do anything. Maybe Hitsugaya, with his new Bankai form, has the potential to be able to beat this guy. But I really doubt that's the case. And then the Renji and Rukia came to the rescue of Ichigo, and I really doubt they're going to do it, especially in their condition. Hitsugaya is in a lot better condition, so I could see him maybe getting an upper hand. But Renji and Rukia just seem kind of like, just to drag out the series. Like, that's what Naruto did, it kind of like dragged out the ending to hell, and that's what it seems like what Bleach is just doing with this ending. Not that I like a long ending, don't get me wrong, but at the same time, it's like, Renji and Rukia aren't even in the condition to fight. Why even bother bringing them here? Because they're obviously not going to do anything. If anything, they're just going to motivate Ichigo, they're going to die, and then Ichigo's going to be like, Bankai! And wipe the floor with everyone. So, that's all that really happened in this chapter. So there wasn't really enough to say. Bleach pacing has always been kind of weird, and that's why I think that some people get off-put by Bleach, is because they'll have different arcs, and sometimes they're not very satisfying, or they just go on tangents, especially the Bleach anime filler was terrible. But sometimes the story just goes on tangents, and yeah, and these are kind of one of those tangents where you're kind of like, what? Was there any point in this? Like, I don't know. And besides that, we didn't really get much more. We have Ichigo still being in despair. His powers were taken away from him. Obviously, we know how these shonens work. His powers probably weren't taken away from him. Probably has a little bit of his powers left, and they're gonna like resurrect his entire power set. But there's obviously something that needs to combat Yhwach's future ability, and I am really stumped on what's going to do this. It could be Aizen, it could be an Aizen and Ichigo combination. I could see Aizen maybe doing some illusions where Yhwach thinks he's doing these futuristic abilities, but then he actually ends up not being. It was all an illusion that he was all doing this, or he was thinking he was doing it against someone, but he was actually just doing it against a rock or something. So Aizen definitely could be his weakness. And we haven't seen any of Aizen. Aizen's been keeping it down low for a lot of chapters now. But only one I can see combating, unless Ashen comes to the rescue and he has some type of abilities that can combat Yhwach. I don't really see anyone else that can even come close. So, very, very slow chapter, honestly. Nothing really happened. Not much happened. But I love Bleach still, and I'm just like waiting for the end. I'm like, it's almost here, guys. The ending is almost here, and I'm just waiting for it. I think what he wants to do is, I think he wants to end at 700 and be like, Naruto, bitch, I got my manga series as long as you. So I think that because they were popular around the same time, maybe they have some type of relationship, the Bleach author and the Naruto author, and maybe that's the only thing I can see. And maybe he's like, I want to end at 700 chapters, just like you, man. And I could see it ending at 700 chapters, or maybe he'll do like 701 and be like, bitch. No, I can see it ending at 700 chapters. Really, all it takes right now is for someone to defeat the main enemy, and that could be done in a couple chapters. I hope it's maybe like 8 chapters for a final fight. That's fantastic. Personally, I just finished watching JoJo Part 7. JoJo Part 7, I think, took 20 monthly chapters, so about twice as long, 20 monthly chapters, I think, to finish off the antagonists once they got to the antagonist. So that's like 40 chapters. That's like 40 to 60 chapters of Bleach just against one enemy, and it was epic. But I hope Bleach kind of does that same scenario, but I really doubt it, just how shonens have been going lately, where they only do like a couple chapters for the main antagonist. And that's probably because they've been writing these series so long that you're probably just done at the end of it. I would be done too if I was writing 700 chapters of Bleach. I'd probably be like, okay, I just want to finish this series finally. So anyways, that was my discussion for today. Not much about the manga itself, the manga chapter itself, just because the manga chapter I don't feel like did anything, so I was just doing a general discussion of Bleach and just my conversations. So thank you everyone for watching. If you love Bleach, just comment down below if you have any theories or conspiracies about what's going to happen. Please comment. If you like what I had to say, please like and subscribe. I do these videos every week. I try to get them as early as possible. I do Bleach and One Piece, and then usually Toriko and My Hero Academy after work. Usually Toriko, My Hero Academy don't air at like 6 o'clock in the morning like this. So thank you everyone for watching, and have an awesome day.